When we walk through a carefully tended garden, our eyes are naturally drawn to the most vibrant blooms. The ones standing tall and straight, their petals unfurled in a perfect display of color and life. We admire their strength, their flawless form, their confident reach toward the sun. But in that same garden, there are other flowers. There are stems that have been bent by a careless foot or a strong wind, their heads drooping low to the ground. There are petals that are torn, bruised, or beginning to wilt at the edges. Our modern impulse, driven by perfection and efficiency, is to prune these away. We see them not as struggling life, but as blemishes to be removed so the stronger can flourish. We tidy up, we discard, we make things neat. In the time of Jesus, the religious landscape was dominated by groups like the Pharisees. These men dedicated their lives to enforcing God's law. Righteousness was about precision. Hundreds of intricate rules, washing hands, observing the Sabbath. They built fences around the law, adding traditions to avoid breaking it. Their system ran on unforgiving logic. Follow the rules, you're clean. Break them, and you're unclean. Separated, cast out like a flawed piece of pottery. This created insiders and outsiders, tax collectors, prostitutes, the sick, Samaritans, anyone deemed ritually or socially unclean, treated as contaminated objects, dangers to purity. Instinct, judge and separate, inspectors of the human garden. Consider the story of the woman at the well in Samaria, a perfect illustration of how Jesus replaced judgment with mercy. First, she was a Samaritan. Second, she was a woman, taboo to speak at length. Third, she had a reputation so tarnished she came at noon to avoid whispers and scorn. A broken flower, wilting in social shame. Then Jesus sat by the well and asked her for a drink, shattering taboos of race, gender, reputation. Others would have pulled robes tighter to avoid her, but Jesus saw something different. He saw a person, a deep spiritual thirst, a soul weary from broken relationships and quiet despair. He began with a question. She held the bucket and rope. He spoke of living water to quench her deepest thirst. He revealed her past without shame and still valued her. Being truly seen became living water. She left her jar, ran to tell. Mercy makes a new future. Few stories reveal judgment and mercy in such stark contrast. Furious, self-righteous men drag a terrified woman into the temple courts, throwing her at Jesus' feet. They claim they caught her in the very act. The law declares death by stoning. It was a spectacle, a trap for Jesus. She became a disposable object in their argument, candle snuffers, stones in hand. Jesus refused their game. He wrote in the dust with his finger. A simple, unfinished spiral. Silence replaced rage.
Let the one without sin cast the first stone.
One by one they left. Only Jesus and the woman remained. He did not snuff out the wick. He shielded it and set her free. On the side of a dusty road outside Jericho sat a man, Bartimaeus. Disposable to society, a broken flower people stepped around, a flickering light unnoticed. He heard Jesus was passing by. Hope ignited.
Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me.
They tried to silence him.
But he cried out all the more, Son of David, have mercy on me.
Then the most wonderful thing, Jesus stopped.
Cheer up, on your feet, he's calling you.
He cast aside his cloak and came to Jesus.
What do you want me to do for you?
Rabbi, I want to see.
Go. Your faith has healed you.
Immediately he could see, and he followed Jesus. Mercy gave him vision and direction. A small flame, shielded, now shines. Perhaps no story captures mercy better than the prodigal son. He used his father as an object and demanded his inheritance. He squandered his wealth in wild living, broken, alone, starving. His candle seemed extinguished by foolish choices. He planned to return as a servant, but while he was still far off, his father saw him. Moved with compassion, he ran. He threw his arms around his son and kissed him.
Quick, bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger.
And sandals on his feet.
Bring the fattened calf. Let's feast and celebrate.
Honor restored, authority restored, sonship restored. He wasn't treated like a broken object to repair, but a beloved child found. Mercy doesn't just rekindle light, it makes it the centerpiece of celebration. This is the heart of God. These stories are windows into God's heart and a blueprint for our lives. They warn us against a throwaway mindset. We live in a throwaway culture. When a phone is slow, we replace it. When a shirt is torn, we discard it. When a trend is old, we move on. Tragically, we treat people the same way. We become the Pharisees, the crowd, the older brother. But people are not objects. Each bears divine image and sacred worth. To treat someone as disposable is to tear a page of God's poetry, to snuff a candle he lit. So we begin small. Listen before we label. Offer encouragement over critique. Sit with the lonely, even when inconvenient. See the person beyond opinions and mistakes. Mercy is 1,000 small actions. Shield a flickering flame from gossip and scorn. Support a bent stem toward the light. I will not break the bent flower or blow out the struggling candle. This is the path Jesus walked, healing a broken world, one person at a time.